Hey everybody, in this video, we're going to talk about a missing nutrient that I have been seeing really improve the lives of my patients with Lyme disease, mold illness, brain fog, chronic fatigue, and more. I'm Dr. Diane Mueller. For those of you that don't know me, I own a practice called My Lyme Doc, where I really specialize in getting to the root cause and holistically working with people that have these symptoms that we see with Lyme and mold illness, like brain fog, like chronic fatigue, like pain, fibro, headaches, and so much more. So what is this missing nutrient? So this is a really exciting discovery for what I am seeing. The missing nutrient is salt or sodium. So what's happening here? So you might be thinking, oh my gosh, this is so simple. Please don't turn this off because I want to go through some of the research behind what we're seeing here. So the FDA says that basically the FDA recommends that we need 2,300-ish milligrams, about 2,300 milligrams a day of sodium. And this amount of sodium we actually see in research as oftentimes being too little for people. Most people do best when they're more at like 4,000 to 6,000 milligrams a day. So one of the things we also see in research is too little salt can cause things like blood pressure, too much salt can cause things like blood pressure. But with things like mold illness, which a lot of people have, a lot of people with brain fog, chronic fatigue have mold toxins built up in their body. And when you have these mold toxins built up in your body, one of the things that will happen is the chloride channels. We have these chloride and these sodium channels on our cells in our body. And these channels regulate a lot of what comes in the cell, what comes out, goes out of the cell, as well as how the cells communicate to each other. So salt, sodium chloride, really is regulating our cellular communication and function. When we have things like mold illness, one of the things that happens is we see a change in these chloride channels and a change in the salt levels in our body, the sodium levels in our body. And so oftentimes this can lead to be contributing to things like POTS, to fatigue, to brain fog. And it's been very interesting over the past couple of weeks as I've been doing more salt therapy in my practice. For most people, this means measuring out about 2 teaspoons of Himalayan pink salt in the morning and salting their food heavily throughout the day. This is a decent amount of salt, so you might have to use salt in your water to get it in. Now, you want to be careful, use it in divided doses, because if you do too much salt, you can actually get diarrhea. So for some people, it's best to start slower, move up to make sure your body can tolerate it. But what I would recommend is try this for a week or two, see what you notice. What I'm seeing clinically is I'm seeing changes in brain fog, so I'm seeing people be more cognitively aware. I'm seeing changes in fatigue, so people have more energy. Sleep is actually blowing my mind how much better people are sleeping. Also change in neurological symptoms, so numbness, tingling, these sorts of things. Pain, headaches going away. So there's nothing, of course, in this world when it comes to medicine, when it comes to Lyme and mold and all these other things, there's nothing that is a cure-all for everything, right? Nothing at all. So we want to make sure that when we're talking about this, we're not getting so lost into this whole idea of like, okay, salt can cure everything, but when we are nutrient deficient, nutrients can go a long way for getting and supporting the healing from root causes. And this is such an easy thing to try. This is something I'm seeing across the board as most people in my medical community are benefiting from it. And it's just salt. So make sure you use a good quality salt when you're doing this, like a Himalayan pink sea salt is a really great choice. And like I said, everybody is different. So this is a test, you are unique, but try this if you have like a week or two to try this and see what you notice. And of course, remember, this is not medical advice. I don't know your situation, so always run everything by your doctor. This is a pleasure getting this information to you. Like I said, I've seen so many people really benefit from this. So if information like this is helpful for you, please do subscribe to my channel, share this with your friends and family. Please don't keep me a secret. I'll see you in another video.